Hello, my festive friends, and welcome to a Christmas special that's less about tinsel and more about, well, still tinsel, but with a global twist. Today we're unwrapping those quirky, heartwarming, and sometimes baffling traditions that make Christmas, well, Christmas. We'll be hopping across the globe from the snow-dusted streets of Poland to the dazzling lights of New York City and finally ending up with a cuppa and a mince pie in good old Blighty. So grab a mince pie, tuck in and get ready to chuckle at the strange and wonderful ways people celebrate this magical time of year. Welcome to our festive special where we explore Christmas traditions from around the world. Today we'll be looking at how Christmas is celebrated in Poland, the USA and the UK.
Now, our first stop takes us to Poland, where Christmas Eve, or Wigilia as we call it, is the main event. Imagine the biggest, most mouth-watering feast you've ever seen and then multiply it by 10. That's Wigilia. We're talking 12 traditional dishes, yes 12, each representing a different apostle. From hearty borscht to melt-in-your-mouth pierogi, it's a culinary marathon that puts your average turkey dinner to shame. But hold on, because before you even think about diving into this feast, there's a rather lovely tradition involving a thin wafer called opłatek. Families gather round, each person holding a piece of this opłatek, and they break off a bit of each other's wafer, share good wishes for the coming year, and well, let's just say there's often a few teary hugs involved. It's sentimental, it's sweet, sometimes literally, and it's what Polish Christmas is all about.
Next, we're off to the land of stars and stripes, where Christmas is a truly larger-than-life affair, much like the nation itself, darling. From the moment Thanksgiving ends, America transforms into a winter wonderland, with enough twinkling lights to rival the Milky Way. It's all delightfully over the top, and frankly, we wouldn't have it any other way. Of course, we can't talk about American Christmas without mentioning the big man himself, Santa Claus. He's not just a jolly visitor here, he's practically family. Children across the country eagerly await his arrival, leaving out plates piled high with cookies and generous glasses of milk, to keep his energy up for all that chimney hopping. And let's not forget those iconic Christmas stockings, hung by the fireplace with care, hoping that Saint Nick will fill them with goodies galore. It's a tradition that brings out the inner child in all of us. Wouldn't you agree?
Right then, let's pop back home for a good old-fashioned British Christmas, shall we? Now, picture this. You're gathered around the table about to tuck into your Christmas dinner when suddenly, bang! That, my friends, is the sound of a Christmas cracker being pulled, unleashing a symphony of groans. That joke is never funny, darling. And the delightful rustling of paper crowns. Speaking of crowns, no British Christmas would be complete without a right royal address from Her Majesty the Queen. It's a tradition as quintessentially British as queuing politely and apologising for the weather. And finally, we come to the grand finale, the Christmas pudding. This, my dears, is not for the faint of heart. It's a rich, dense, fruitcake-like concoction that's been known to send even the most ardent dessert lover running for the hills. But love it or loathe it, the Christmas pudding is as much a part of a British Christmas as mistletoe and Mariah Carey belting out All I Want for Christmas for the 100th time.
So there you have it, a whirlwind tour of Christmas traditions from three very different corners of the world. Whether you're partial to a Polish pierogi, an American sugar cookie, or a slice of our beloved and slightly terrifying British Christmas pudding, we hope you've enjoyed this festive adventure. Thanks for joining us on this festive journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your own Christmas traditions in the comments below. Happy holidays.